Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I'm happy that you're here today. Welcome. Today I wanted to focus in on doing a really beautiful dewy natural look, a kind of no makeup, but with lashes. So I might do lashes and I might not. So I might do lashes, I might not. I have yet to decide. I do have quite a lot to choose from. And then I also wanted to, just kind of relax and talk through some of the new products that I have. Now, I will ask you to please ignore the redness that is happening on this eye. I just posted a look on my Instagram. One of my followers challenged me to do an emoji to makeup look of the blue hair punk rocker kind of look. So I had this red lightning bolt going down my face, and let's just say the eye is wanting to remain that color. So she's a little mad about the whole situation. So I am just gonna kind of talk through some of the stuff that I've recently purchased at Ulta. Everything that I'm showing you today, I have bought with my own money, okay? So we've got that going for us, which is nice. All right, now you may have noticed a bit of a different style to my video today. After reviewing a lot of my previous videos, I just felt like it was really important for me to communicate in my native language when I'm recording the video, and then have myself doing the sign language over here. So it won't necessarily be matching up because I'm not interpreting myself, but I am speaking chunks of information and then I'm signing those same chunks, trying to remember everything and not leave anything out. So let me know what you think of the new style of video. I just felt like it was a little bit more conducive to my native language. Sometimes I feel like I am not as natural as I want to be just because I get into kind of an interpreter mindset. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. And let's go ahead and get started with a beautiful dewy natural look. Okay, so I am starting with the Milani Supercharged line that they have recently come out with. I have a dewy primer, I have a revitalizing facial mist, I have the under eye brightening tint, and I have the cheek and lip multi-stick. Now, before I used these, I did use the Supercharged Prep Mask as well, and I have a little video of myself using that. Hopefully I'll be able to insert it here, and hopefully it will look good. But basically it was an obvious chemical exfoliating mask, but it was a little bit interesting because it also had some physical exfoliation in there, and I didn't love the combination of the two. I left it on, it says on the bottle 10 to 15 minutes, and I ended up leaving it on for 3.5 minutes because I could not handle how much it was burning my skin. It just felt very aggressive, and so I did appreciate how my skin looked afterward, but it might be something that I will have to kind of work up to. And it also might be something that I just don't leave on for longer than a few minutes. And I also did not, it says on the instructions to like, to massage it into your skin and use that physical exfoliation. No, not for my skin. No, thank you, ma'am. That was something that I did not do. So I very gently removed it, but it did make my skin look really beautiful and very bright. Also today, I am going to be using the new Super Dewy line from Revolution. I don't know if I have all of the products, but I do have the Super Dewy Skin Tint. I also have the Eyebrite Illuminating Under Eye Concealer, and I have their Fix and Glow Dewy Finish Setting Mist. This smells real good, you guys. One thing that I have an issue with it is somehow it is coming out of the bottle And so this applicator stays wet all the time. And I don't know exactly why. Before I even used it, I took the cap off. There was moisture on the inside, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, but I will tell you, it smells so good. Now, as you full well know, I have no capacity to identify scent. I just know it smells good. There's a citrus component in there, a little bit floral maybe, but whatever it is, I'm into it. I feel good about it. So we will be using this as well. All right, so that covers the face. Then when it comes to the base, the bronzer, the blush, and the powder, I have quite a few different options to choose from. I'm very stoked on it. I first of all got this little NARS mini. This has the Laguna bronzing powder and the Orgasm blush. Highly recommended by my friend Lindsay. Thank you, boo. So I did get that, and I might be using a little bit of that today. Then I got the cutest little 5-pack from Benefit Cosmetics, and it included all of these little teeny darling things. So this is the Dallas blush. Let's look at that. It's kind of a, it says blush bronze, so I am presuming it's a blush, but just kind of a bronzy color. Then we have the California blush. It's so pretty. We have got the Georgia, and I love this little peach moment. We have the Hula bronzer, and we have the Dandelion powder. So I am going to be using some of those options today. Now for lips, I have a couple of different options. I did get the, very recently, I got the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in the color Fast Lane. So we've got that little moment. Sorry about all the little sun, little spots peeking through. It's a beautiful day outside. And then I also have this Revlon Colorstay Satin Ink, and this is in the color Your Majesty. And this is supposed to be a 16-hour wear. It's supposed to be very comfortable. So that's a possibility. Also, the Milani Supercharged can be used on the lip. So that is also an option. And in my BoxyCharm, I recently got the Persona Honey Gloss. And so I am living for this stuff right now, you guys. It is incredible. Alrighty, then when it comes to lashes, I am going to be using this Tarte's Light Camera Lashes. This is a mini size that I recently got from Ulta, and I am going to be trying that out. And that is going to go underneath the lashes. I have a lot of options for lashes. Okay, so I bought a few different pair of lashes from House of Lashes recently. The Boudoir Light. I bought the Noir Fairy Light. I don't know where those are. I think they're in my bathroom. Okay, then also from House of Lashes, I got the Iconic, and boy are they. Those are something. Then from Kiss, I got the little black dress style. Living for this style. Then, guys, here's the thing about lashes. I wear lashes until they're deceased, until there is not a breath of life in them, till the lashes are falling off or the lash band is totally destroyed. So when I buy lashes, it's like maybe once every few months, 6 months-ish, and I buy a lot of them because then I don't have to buy them for a while, and then I use them until they're done. So I did get my beloved Ardell Demi Wispy. Beloved. I love these lashes. These are really good for beginner lashes too. If you guys are just starting wearing them, they have a nice thin band that makes them very easy to use. Okay, then Alter Ego. These are some of my favorite lashes. They're only $5 a pair, and I got a couple of styles that I've not tried before. So this style is called Celeb, and I got 2 boxes of those. I have tried the Celeb style, and I very, very much like them. These also have a very thin band, so this is a really nice lash if you've not worn lashes before. I also wanted to try their Flare style and a style they have called Hipster. So we can kind of hold all of the, well, there's a bit of a glare, sorry. They're all pretty similar, but they do have some differences. So which ones to wear today? I honestly think I'm gonna go with an Alter Ego style, but I will just be using one that I have not worn before. So either the Hipster or the Flare. Okay, so, oh, and then the last thing is I am gonna be using the Anastasia Brow Freeze, a brow styling wax. I have used this a few times. I am very much into it. I like it a lot. For my eyes, I am going to be using the Wander Beauty Getaway Eye and Face Palette. I recently received this in my BoxyCharm. I've done a couple of swatches. It is so, so, so beautiful. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and get started, and I am gonna start with the Supercharged Dewy Primer. It's fine. Okay, that does smell very citrusy. It's got a nice orange smell. Oh, that feels very moisturizing on the skin. My skin needs it so bad after I did that kind of Halloween-esque makeup. My skin was screaming for some moisture, so. All right, and next I am gonna be going in with the Super Dewy Skin Tint from Revolution. I am in the color Light, and I am going to apply that with my beauty sponge. This is the Eco Tools biodegradable sponge, and I am just completely obsessed. This smells really good. It doesn't smell like necessarily like a, this isn't gonna make any sense. It doesn't smell like a smell. That's not right. It smells like makeup, but it smells like good, like fresh makeup. Like it has a nice makeup scent. That doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. So we have the lightest, the literal lightest coverage with this. I would say it is very, very light. You can still see I do have redness on my cheeks, and that is still poking through, but it just feels so nice on the skin. One of the things that I have a hard time with sometimes is my nose. I have kind of larger pores on my nose, and I get the makeup just kind of sits on my nose instead of soaking in like I want it to. And this, if you can see, is just, it just looks like skin on my nose. I am gonna see if I can build up a little bit of the coverage on my cheeks here. And also see, I might put that on with a brush just to see if the brush works better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sigma Flat Kabuki brush, and I am going to pump a little bit of this onto my hand, pick that up and see how it goes, if there is a way to add coverage. I just used 2 pumps to start with, I think. And that is not really loving to blend with a brush. I'm trying to kind of stipple it on, and you can see here it just like, it doesn't really want to soak in. So we'll go back with the beauty sponge. So it's not really going to cover that, It's not really gonna cover that redness. It covered it a little bit, but you know, it definitely, I mean, it's a skin tint. It's a tinted moisturizer, so you can't expect like super full coverage with it. Now I am going to go in with the Milani Supercharged Under Eye Skin Tint. This is supposed to be a brightening tint comparable to the Becca Under Eye Corrector, which I just saw online that they are closing as of September of 2021. That this whole situation with COVID and, you know, closures and things like that has really negatively affected them, and I'm surprised. I didn't see that coming. I'm so shocked. They have some really beautiful formulas, and I'm really surprised. So the good news is that there are a couple of dupes out there for some of the products that they have. Did you guys like Becca? Do you have, I know Becca used to be, it was all about the Becca Jaclyn Hill collab, their highlighter. And they have such an amazing highlight game. So that's really sad to see how it's impacted that company. But comparable to the under eye corrector, I would say yes, it doesn't add a lot of coverage, but as you can see, it has brightened up my under eyes. This poor eye is just so red. Oh my goodness. All right, on top of that, we are going to go in with the Revolution Eyebrite Illuminating Under Eye Concealer with vitamin C. Why not? Now this has one of the sponge applicators, not my super fave. It just feels yucky to not be able to clean that, but let's see how the product actually shakes out. I do love that Maybelline Fit Me, or Maybelline, whichever one that is, that's in the, it has the same applicator. Do I have it right here? It is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This stuff is incredible. If you guys don't have this, you must in fact get it. But that sponge applicator. Okay. That is blending out really beautifully. Now I don't know that the purpose of this is to have a lot of coverage. If that is the purpose, I would say that it is not living its best life, because that is not giving a ton of coverage. I don't have a lot to cover. It has covered some of that redness, which heaven bless. So I would say that's a medium-ish coverage, but it is brightening. The under eyes do look very pretty. All right, and I do like to sometimes go in and get that face set even before I put on a bronzer. I'm going to put on the blush first, only because it is a cream blush, and I might go in with a powder blush. That's hard to say, powder blush, afterward. But for right now, it's gonna be a cream. So I am gonna do that first, just to make sure that it doesn't disrupt by putting a powder down and then a cream on top. So we are going in with the Milani Supercharged Cheek and Lip Multi-Stick in the color Peach Thrill. Okay, and I have used this a little bit before, so I know that you can go in right on the cheeks and blend it out. It does blend very, very beautifully, and it shears out quite a lot. So we'll just go ahead and get that on. And I can add more if I need to, but I do quite like that. It does not disturb the foundation underneath it, from what I can tell, and it's just like a lovely kind of satiny peach sheer color. So I will probably put a little bit of powder on top of that. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw on some powder. I'm gonna use the Benefit Dandelion Baby Pink Brightening Face Powder. I'm going in with my Morphe M554 And the first thing, I'm gonna pick some up. I'm gonna grab my mirror and make sure that I don't have any creasing. The product has settled a little bit into the fine lines under my eyes, which is pretty much expected. But I will get the powder on there first to make sure that doesn't settle. And you can see it's very lovely. So now we are going to do the brows and just a very simple eyeshadow look. So I'm going to go in here with my Anastasia. You can see I've used it just a little bit. We go ahead and put it on a brush. Use the lid to kind of pack that into the brush and apply that into the brow. And I do try to keep the product from going away from my brow hair, if that makes sense. I'm going to use this to press it down as well. If it gets onto the outer edge right there, which I just cleaned up, it does dry a little bit white. It gives kind of like a white cast, and it looks like you have glue on your face. So as long as you keep this on the actual brow hair and you're not just like going ham all over, then it looks really beautiful. But if you do go anywhere, you make a little mistake and go off brow at all, just get it wiped up pretty quick and then it will look really lovely. I am really, really enjoying that. Okay, now I'm going in with my Wander Beauty palette and I am just gonna do a super quick look. I am going to use my P. Louise base, and then it's just gonna be a pretty basic eyeshadow look. So I might just zoom through that. And then come back for the face products. All right, super simple on this one. I just went over the whole lid with this color. I put this color in the center and then this in the inner corner. And I went over my lower lash line with that same Villa color. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette. I really like this. And I like that it's like, it got a highlighter and a blush in there, so this would be really good for someday when we can travel again. All right, now let's focus everything in on the blush bronzer, and then let's get these eyes wrapped up. So I am gonna go in with the Hoola Benefit bronzer and just give my face a general warming up. All right, I'm gonna go in with this NARS palette and I am gonna grab kind of a smaller angled brush. This is the Pure P20 and I am just going to do a little bit more. This is kind of a deeper tone, so just kind of emphasizing that bronzed look. Going in underneath. I love to go in under the lip and just add that shadow. It makes the lower lip look a little bit more plump and kind of gives it that natural oomph. Okay, so for blush, I did want to go in with a little bit of this Georgia color. I do have that kind of peach base down, so I want to stick to that trend. So let's just see if this adds, yes, a little bit more of what we want. Yes, so pretty. Ooh, I love that. Yes, 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 just healthy. It just looks healthy and natural and lovely. For the highlight, I am gonna dip back into this Wander Beauty palette. That is very, very pretty. Sometimes you get a highlight on there and it's like, depending on what you're looking for. I definitely like a highlight to kind of look like it's a glow from within situation. Sometimes though you get it on there and it's like, no, this is not gonna work for me. And then you put the setting spray on and it brings it all together. So hopefully that will happen with this. The skin is still looking just like really lovely. So this is the Fix and Glow Dewy finish. We already have a relatively dewy situation going on here. This is the Revitalizing Facial Mist. I might go in with the Milani Supercharged. Ooh, that's nice. That has a very strong orange smell. And then I just kind of go over a few of the areas just to make sure that everything is sitting down how I like it. Let's do lashes. So first I am gonna go in with the Tarte. I am actually gonna do the lashes off camera and I'm gonna do the lip off camera and I'm gonna be right back. All right, everybody, I am back. The lashes are on, the lips are done, and this look is complete. So I did decide to go with the Alter Ego hipster style. They are gorgeous. I am obsessed with these. They're so pretty. They're so comfortable on the eyes. I love these. I can't get over Alter Ego and how inexpensive they are, but how like beautiful, just beautiful. With the lips, I decided to go with the Revlon Colorstay Ink. It is such a comfortable formula. A lot of the time when they say, you know, it's dry or it's like a 16-hour wear time or something like that, I always worry that it's gonna be really drying. And this is so comfortable, it's not sticky. Will it last 16 hours? I don't know, but we'll find out. I'll leave probably a comment in the description box below to let you know if it is or not. I also have the Tarte Lash mascara on the bottom lashes and on the top lashes so that it blended, and I really like that as well. So that is the finished look, everybody. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can know about my future uploads. I don't want you to miss a thing. And that's all for today. Thank you guys again so much for stopping by. Love you, mean it. Bye.